Alright, I'm back with another video. After the last one on the toolkit, it was nice to hear from some people asking more about Magic cards and wanting to get into it. I thought that was super cool. Some people said, hey, why didn't you look up the toolkit online? It would have told you everything that was in it. Totally understand that. I did a quick search on, and I see that there are a bunch now. It's probably jumping into my feed now that I actually made a video about toolkits. But so they are there. There's a lot more information than what I did. I thought it was fun to kind of open it and discover it for myself. And so I enjoyed that. Glad I did it. And I came at it from a perspective of that product. Would you want to pick one up if you already know what you're doing? Because maybe it had enough cards in there that you would kind of fill out your whatever you're missing from not opening packs. But you know, as an experienced player, and if you play limited, if you do booster drafts or you do sealed, you're gonna get all of that stuff anyways. So I just want to talk about that real quick. Now this time I've got a bundle. So this is you know, for the anybody else who's new watching, this is just 10 packs. It comes with a couple of little fluff items, which is kind of nice. But you know, it's the step in between the toolkit and the booster boxes. Booster boxes come with 36 packs. This only comes with 10, and so you know, you're getting a little extra value here in this collector's box. These are really sturdy, and the do not steal tag. That's great when somebody ships you this, because you know, you never had to walk through a door. And just real quick, everybody check out my World of Warcraft trading card game playmat. I love this mat. It was hard to get back in the day. This is Penny Arcade art. Love their art. Got Paladin and Mage. Yeah. So I have a bunch of mats. So hopefully in different videos I'll be using different mats because I think that's fun. So this is just a little. They even imprint on their little useless box that it's not tall enough to fit any cards in. It is wide enough. I think that's just there. And so there's the sleeve. Then this player's guide is actually pretty cool because don't they? Yeah, alright, you got your visual guide for every card. Now online I go to wizards.com and I use the Gatherer, which is great. Is it the perfect database? No, but it's awesome because it has a lot of filters, so you can filter out a lot of things to look up cards. This is going to give you the visual guide to every card in this set. And it's big enough where it's readable and you can check out the art. So this is kind of cool. I used to get the encyclopedias and then it's kind of a lot of literature to keep around. So this is good to browse when it comes out before you memorize what all the cards are, because as you play you will learn what all the cards are. For experienced people, I'm just going to do some pack openings. So that's what comes in this. I like having these. I have a couple old ones from like Ravnica and back in the day. These come with a spend down dice. I always like to get the white or the black, but yeah, red. Okay, fair enough. Oh, this comes with land too. Alright, didn't know that. Getting land everywhere. I said that in the last video. You don't need to worry about getting land. And, you know, for some of the people that were arguing that product was, you know, a little on the nose, so we'll get land in this one too. Alright, quick reference. Let's see what we got here. This is kind of sturdy and glued. Setup, how to win, parts of a turn. Oh, this is kind of cool. So if you're just learning, this is kind of a cool thing to pick up because it actually walks you through the parts of the turn. Now there's also introductory decks that do that too, so those are always kind of cool to pick up. And there was just a whole season of like the starter day or whatever the day is. If you go to your local gaming store, they should have a bunch of the free little packs. You don't get great cards in there, but it's you know, packs that will teach you how to play the game. So I think they come with guides like this too. So I'm just gonna open these packs up, and so I'm sure a lot of people have already watched openings for M19, and everybody kind of is already learning that all of the value is in the mythics. There's only a couple of rares that are worth anything. So if you're trying to get value, a box might be the only way to go, and if you're gonna go that way, you need a box that's gonna only give you the best of the mythics. So let's see what we got. So one comes. This is a kind of cool suspicious bookcase. Love the art on this, and I love the idea of this card, so I thought that's cool. Suspicious bookcase. And we've got Alpine Moon. cool. I want this. This is gonna be for modern. I think this is gonna get a lot of modern play. And first pack, a foil rare. Probably the least expensive rare in the set, and I got it foil. Woo! Maybe it bumps this 15-cent card up to $1. Maybe. Probably not. And a dragon token. I love tokens. Foil rare, that's already something, a bonus that you might not get out of a bundle. Because bundles, I don't think they have the same breakdown that a booster box would. So Druid of Horns, Scholar, Regal Bloodlord, and Leonin Warleader. Love this card. I just picked up a playset of this online, so bummer. Not looking for duplicates right now. Thopter. Love having Thopters. I miss Ornithopters from the original. And a foil uncommon. Plugging away. So yeah, Leonin Warleader and Alpine Moon, they're both worth a couple bucks each, but you know. Right now I am trying to get cards to kind of fill out, let me switch this around, to fill out my collection a little bit, because I ain't got the money to go buy everything. And a lot of people I'm sure watching this are like, sure, that's cool, when you open a lot of boxes, you can get everything you need. Here I'm looking to fill out play sets, I'm looking to build some decks. I will not bury the lead. I like playing white a lot. So I really want to do the Johnny's Welcome deck, which is with some of the cats, especially the life gain cat, or where you gain a life and it gets a +1/+1 counter. I think I opened one in the last video. So excited to have that card. Doop, doop. And Patient Rebuilding. I've seen a couple cool mill decks use this online, so that's kind of fun. But I won't be building that deck, so that is probably a worthless card to me. Let's keep opening and hoping for good stuff here. So there's not a lot of commons I'm looking for. There are a few. I'm going to make a little wizard deck. Plague Mare. I want... what a waste. So I got the worst rare in the set, and I got it foil. Thanks, Wizards. But, you know, it's not their fault. The mare cycle, this is really cool. There's a whole cycle of horses, and some are better than others, but these are really cool cards, especially in limited. Really powerful. There's always a color it can't be blocked by, and you can, you know, you make sure you sideboard those in if you're playing against those colors and you opened one. I like the white one. It's got life gain on it, so you know it might synergize with some of the life gain decks, but it's not particularly the best horse. But Crested Sunmare is still legal until September, so there's a chance you can build a horse deck. And so, oh, this is it, Leonin Vanguard. This is what I want. Now I got 2 of these, so I'm looking for 2 more. So it'd be cool if I opened up 2 more of these. So whenever you gain life, it gets a +1/+1 until end of turn. Wait, this isn't the one. But this one does synergize in that way, so I've only got 1 of these. And you gain life until end of turn, and you gain life. Okay, never mind. Alright, back it up. At the beginning of your combat, on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures, this one gets a +1/+1 and you gain 1 life. Okay, if you've got a go wide strategy where you're filling up the board with creatures or tokens, you know, this one can do life gain triggers because there's a lot of life gain triggers in this, so, you know, it might be something I actually get to do. Bone to Ash, counter target spell, draw a card. For 4, you know, when I think of a 4-cost counter spell, I think of Unwind from back in the day. That was always great. If you had the 4-mana open, cast it, and then you untap all the lands. That was always cool. Murder. Such a great card in limited. Alright, I got a mythic. Woo! And Arcane's the Strategist. I opened up one of these during my sealed pre-release, and I'm definitely going to make a wall commander deck. This guy is super cool. There is another green creature that used to have your walls come to life, but this guy is cool. He's got a trigger. He's flying, vigilance. He's got a trigger where you draw a card every time a defender comes into play, and you use their attack or their toughness as though it was their power in combat. But power stays the same, so you can bring in a ton of stuff like meek stones and anything, and board wipes that target things with really high power. You can clear boards while all your stuff stays and still packs a huge punch. Such a cool card. I'm really glad I have that. And it's a mythic to open, so that's fun. And then this cycle, you know, if you don't have any other dual lands, it's cool to put, you know, up to 2 of these into a deck. The problem is they always have the drawback. They come into play tapped, but you know, if you're new or you know, I mean, most people who already played, you know, might put 1 or 2 of these in to fill out. But if you're one of the newer players, these are pretty cool for if you're playing 2 colors. 2-color deck, put those in. Your more competitive decks are gonna have less and less of those. So, Rupture, Spire, Poison Tip Archer. This one's cool. I opened this one in my last video. It's a good card. Declare Dominance and Demanding Dragon. Actually, Demanding Dragon's kind of cool. It's a 5/5 for 5, and it's a 2-for-1. When he enters the battlefield, it deals 5 damage to target opponent unless that player sacrifices a creature. So, a 5/5 for 5, that's flying, and is a 2-for-1. It's not bad. If they don't have a creature in play, they don't have to sacrifice anything. They won't have to take... Well, if they don't have it, they'll have to take the 5 damage because they won't have a creature to sacrifice. So you can kind of force it if you play it at the right time. It's kind of cool card. And then I've got another foil uncommon. You know, there used to be the Tome, and it was 4, and it cost 4 to draw a card. So this is one of those cards that's come out and just completely replaced a card from now all the way back through Vintage. It's kind of crazy, but cool. And I'm mixing up my stacks. How should I do this? I'll do foils, even with my foil rare. And I'm making a wizard deck, so I am going to put a couple of these, because I don't have any of the other ones. Any of the really, you know, the rare one from the last block, or even the ones from the newer block. But I'm going to put a couple of these into my blue-red wizard deck that I'm just now building. I taught my cousin my nephew how to play. He's 10. And so he's going to bring some decks to the family dinner tonight, and I'm going to take over a little wizard deck that I just threw together to play with. This Fountain of Renewal, putting this in the life gain deck, gets 1 life every turn, and you can sack it to draw 3. Sack it for 3 to draw a card. I like that. Knightly Valor, blop, blop. Alright, a Supreme Phantom. I love spirits. In Innistrad, I played Esper Spirits. I love spirit decks. This guy is a must-have, will stay in my collection forever. So I'm looking to get, I now have 2 of these. I'm looking to get 2 more. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then some stuff, and a foil common, Smote. Which, I guess Smelt replaces Shatter? Shatter was just destroy target artifact, right? Wow, and that was for 2, I believe. Placing cards left and right. It's called Power Creep. Alright, Gift of Paradise. Fell Spectre, Mirror Image. This is cool. Copy any card you already control. So if you need 5 copies of a card in your deck, this counts as that. Alright, Isolate. I think this one will see play in Modern as well. Exile target permanent with converted cost 1. Oh, this might be a good sideboard card. I don't know how many use it right now. I don't know how people are using it, so you might already know. You might already be watching Standard right now or see how it's being used in Limited, but I think that this card has great potential. It's 1, exile target permanent with converted cost, mana cost 1, a permanent. So anything but a land, because a land isn't gonna have a cost. That's pretty cool. I like it. All right, 2 more packs, and then we're done. Then I gotta flip through here and see if I have anything that I drew that I'm gonna add to my wizard deck to play against my nephew. I think I already saw a couple. I already got 4 shocks in there. Fiery Finish. Maybe I put this in there. Is it great? No. It's... wait. To target creature. Okay, it's just a 7 damage to target creature for 6 mana. That is a lot. That is too much. 5/5 vigilance for 5. Solid. Sift. Draw 3 cards, then discard a card. Not bad. For 4, probably play that. Spitflame. Spitflame deals 4 damage to target creature. When a dragon enters the battlefield, pay 1 and return it to your hand. That's cool for Dragon Synergy deck. Alright, let's go. One more mythic. We need old Warcraft luck, like drawing loot cards in the old World of Warcraft game. Those were redeemable for in-game items. That was always pretty cool. Alright, let's see what we got here. More shocks and stags. Shield Mare. Okay. Yeah, I want 4 of those. I think it's cool. And what does it end up doing? Can't be blocked by red, which is a good sideboard guard against red when I'm playing my white decks. When he enters the battlefield or becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you gain 3 life. Alright, that can happen multiple times, so that's cool. Millstone. Mill decks have been around forever. This guy in Boros colors. Creating tokens. I love creating tokens. In Palaka Worm. I opened one of these during my sealed pre-release, and every time he got pulled out of my hand, I never got to cast him. And that's it. So this is a bundle, 10 booster packs, and it's a good way to add to your collection. If you can get a booster box for the right price, I recommend getting booster boxes over bundles, unless you have to get some storage and you need spend down dice and you want this. So these are the only things extra in here. So this is kind of cool. So it's kind of like a one-time purchase. So I think they want you to get this for some storage, and then after that you get your booster box and then fill this thing up. So I still recommend booster boxes because you're going to have a better spread. You know, 1 rare or 1 mythic in 10 packs. You do a little bit better than that in the booster boxes, usually between 3 and 5 mythics. So I guess it's on par, but yeah, I'll always recommend getting booster boxes. You get 36 packs for roughly $100 versus 10 packs here for which I got for $32. So you know, definitely that's a better value. But like I said, if you are newer, there still is the storage and the life counter. All right, thanks for the video. And I just went to San Diego Comic-Con and I bought a couple little random booster packs off a vendor there. So my next video, I'm gonna do just a little random opening of a non-wizard packaged item of Magic cards, and I'll see you guys then. All right, later.